Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Geckos and Grottos 2023 holiday special. I am joined by Derek and Dan and Kevin, and we are going to bring to you tonight a very special holiday special.
Very well thought
Derek,
out
save me.
plan.
My mic.
We've been planning this for weeks and weeks and weeks. We didn't just decide to do this yesterday.
We had 1 hour of planning and about an hour and a
And
half
we
of
talked
planning
about
was houses and how we're going to build a compound together to
Uh,
live. So
Right.
So it'll be kind of what you're used to if you're a longtime listener of Geckos and Grottos. It'll be closer to that and the spirit of that. That a lot of it is going to be right off the top of the noodle brain. I've got a little bit of an outline that I came up with, but for the most part, it's just going to be shooting from the hip. Going to play a lot off of these guys and their improv. Whatever they come up with, it's going to be a good time. Yeah, we have today a special holiday themed Geckos and Grottos one shot adventure.
and I am Tim. Oh, sorry to do
No,
introduction.
you can go ahead.
Cool.
I mean, I'm the Grotto guide, so I could start.
I am Tim, and I play Tinker Gadget, the Technomancer robot.
Oh,
I'm Dan, and I'm Fred Fredrickson, the troll sex toy maker.
And also, I am Fritz Fidgets. I am the angry elf toy maker.
his name is
from
Kevin.
North Pole. Oh yeah, my name is Kevin. Hey, hi, Fritz.
His name is actually Fritz. You guys know him. And of course, I am Derek. Today, I am your Grotto Claus. Today's adventure starts off in a very warm environment in front of a blazing hearth. Actually, Tinker, where are you? Where would you and your son be? Are you at Atlantis at HQ? Are you on a lobster ship somewhere?
Oh
Are you
yeah,
on
we're
somewhere
we're
entirely new?
currently on the lobster ship, and coming back from a mission on our way to Atlantis.
And it is in outer space. Time certainly doesn't matter entirely as much, but to Tinker Gadget and his son Tiny Tinker, Christmas is in the air as they get ready for the holidays that are taking place back on their home planet of Earth. And Tiny Tinker and Tinker Gadget are sitting in front of a hearth, discussing a very important subject. Is Santa Claus real?
My son, it is important that you recognize the truth behind this matter. Santa Claus is real. I've met him before.
Father, no, he's not.
His magic is real. He goes around the entire world and all the worlds and gives presents to nice boys and girls, and sometimes robots.
Father, I have done the calculations. It is empirically impossible for there to be a Santa Claus who gets around the entire globe in just under 14 hours.
Ah, but your empirical evidence does not account for the spirit of Christmas. That's the missing element that
Does
gives
not
Santa his
compute.
power.
Does not compute, Father.
Look at this chart. Magic,
Where
big
did you
guy,
get that chart?
right out of my keister. And basically he goes through this chart of like explaining the history of Saint Nick and how everyone's belief in Santa Claus is what gave him power and gave him spirit, and that it's actually the commercialism brought forth the commercial spirit of Christmas created Santa Claus, and that commercialism is the most powerful magic of all time.
Father, you are discussing a man made up to sell a Coca-Cola beverage. This I understand. I know the history and the facts surrounding the historical figures of Saint Nicholas and other similar characters throughout history, whether it is the Germanic Santa Claus or it is another type of Santa Claus. But I tell you that in today's modern society, there is no such man. The only thing close is Jeffrey Bezos.
No, you are wrong, my son, because you're forgetting the most powerful magic of all, faith. And when you believe, you instill power into these things, into these entities. And all the beliefs that the Coca-Cola commercial gave to the corporate world or to the commercial world created the spirit of Santa Claus. And that, my son, brings me to a very important lesson I'm going to share with you, and that is Always record your mission so that you can play it back for evidence and proof when the time comes. Please sit here. And I open up my chest and a projector shoots out above the hearth. And we are going to watch a film that showcases a past Tinker Gadget exploit of the day he met Santa Claus.
I picture you like you're at it's like a mall.
It starts out in a Tinker Gadget walking with the Geckos crew through the local mall, and he sees a lineup of Santas, all like in training.
There's like a Santa sitting in a tree, like just sitting, kids coming up, sitting on his lap. Oh, ho, ho, what do you want for Christmas this year? And then like outside of the projection, Tiny Tinker is like, Father, this is a mall Santa. You have to be aware of that, right?
Shh. Mall Santas are granted a little bit of the real Santa's power every time they put on the suit. Just keep watching.
See, you guys go on for a little bit watching the playback of the mission. Something eventually explodes. There's a big ball of fire. People screaming, running around. Like a Dumbo's in the background. Ah, get him! And you guys are like chasing like mall elves that are like in like they're just in disguise. There was like a heist or something that they were pulling off. And like mall elves, mall Santa.
I got it.
And as you guys are going through watching the video, you hear in the distance a magical chime of sleigh bells. Ching, 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 ching. Tinker, it's your phone.
Oh. Hello.
Let's see who's on the other side of that phone.
Is anyone there?
Yes, 1 second.
Tinker Jr., is this you? No, it's not you.
Did you hear some static? A little bit of static coming through.
Is this in the projection, or is this happening in the ship?
This is happening in the ship.
Oh, man! Usually it's Tinker. Usually it's you, Tiny Tinker Jr., who calls and doesn't talk to me, or answer when I talk to you.
All right. On the other side of the phone, you hear an old man's voice, and you hear him say, "Ah, Tinker Gadget, is that you?"
Yes, it is. Affirmative. Who am I speaking with?
Finally, I've gotten to the right person. This is Ebenezer from the MVBI. I'm calling on behalf of your caretaker, of course, being absent.
Hi, Ebenezer. I'm not familiar with you. What is your badge
Hold on
number?
while I type this in here.
What is your company ID?
I said, hold on, Sonny.
Are you an intern? Are you an intern, a part-timer, or a full-time employee?
I am a full-time employee. I'm part of the upper echelon of handlers. I'm filling in for Severus Snaps, of course. Listen, we have a very important mission for you, and it's imperative that you come back to Atlantis headquarters immediately.
We're here.
Oh, fabulous. I'll meet you up front.
Okay. I hang up, and then I tell Tiny Tinker Jr., TGJ, please
stop calling me that, Father.
I'm going to need you to stay here. Daddy has an important mission he must go take care of. Please, just
I understand.
Keep watching the playback, and
there's a reason why they left
out of my chest.
There's a reason why they left me in charge of the armadas, Father. Enough of this silly business. Go chase your Santa Clauses or whatever it is that you plan to do.
And I walk out, and before I leave, I go into the coat rack and I rummage around, and hear squeaking toys and things like that. And then I take out a Santa hat in the spirit of the holiday, and I just give my son a very knowing smile and a wink, which doesn't change because I don't have a mouth and or eyes. And I walk out the door.
Your binary systems are telling me that you're winking.
Affirmative. And I walk out.
So you walk up to the lobby of the MVBI headquarters, and sure enough, sitting there is an old man hunched over with a cane, and there is sitting in front of you Ebenezer. He has a name tag. It says Ebenezer.
Tinker Gadget. Here is my name badge as well.
Ah, Tinker, it's good to see you. Listen, There's a very important mission we have, and your son's not around, is he?
Negative. He is on the ship.
Good. We can talk about it open and freely now. You see, there's something wrong with Christmas. And I figured you, of all people, would know. I'm sure you know my story, my history. I used to be a non-believer as well. Bah humbug and all that. But, things changed, and I find myself here today with a bit of an ironic mission. Really, it's to save the spirit of Christmas. The spirit is gone. This Jeffrey Bezos has been delivering presents at near instantaneous speeds, and that's just killed the Christmas. Oh, yeah, and also Krampus has killed the Christmas spirit, like literally killed it with his hands.
Oh no!
I
What can
just
I
wanted
do?
to send a spiritual message in on, but no, there's a horrible monster tied to this. A horrible, furry, toothy, clawy monster. He's terrible and vicious, and unfortunately, as per usual, everyone that we know, Ujumbu, the Haley Galeys, the Magic Mikes, they're all missing. All we have is you, and your very, very capable, God let them be capable hands, Tinker Gadget.
Yes, I feel the pressure, and I am ready for this.
So ordinarily, we would have a team ready for you here. Then he has a pad, and he's thumbing through it. He's like, nope, Goblin's not around. Nope.
What
This
about
is
the turtles?
Nope. I checked them first, of course. Trust me, they're funny people.
They're still in Boca.
They're perpetually on vacation. Those two, I think they have such an active sex life. Well, I see here we have a contact from your past year, someone we've worked with before, Fred Fredrickson here. Is that correct?
How do you know about him? He's my contact, a private contact, private contact.
We worked with him before in the past. You remember the giant pyramid, the game show?
I thought I scrubbed that report clean.
No,
I guess I need to do a little bit more scrubbing.
We here at the MVBI catch everything in the multiverse. Now, I'm going to pair you up with Fred Fredrickson since you guys seem to have some good rapport. So I need you to travel to his workshop out there in Old Hollywood.
Yes, he would be a very valuable ally.
Yes,
And he loves Christmas. Or I assume he does because he loves making toys.
You're definitely going to have to love Christmas for this one. Trust me. After you get him, I have another contact here, and I need you to hand you a piece of paper to go to these coordinates here. Trust me, you're going to be a little alarmed when you meet him, but I tell you, he is an important asset into figuring out what is going on.
Understood. I understand the objective.
Great. He hands you the coordinates and sends you on your way to Fred Fredrickson.
Excuse me, Ebenezer. I cannot take my ship because the little one is inside, and I cannot let him know what I'm up to. Can you somehow get me over to Fred?
What? No.
Another ship, perhaps?
What?
Do you have a ship I could take, perhaps?
No, that's not my problem.
A portal? Okay. I'm just going to walk over to one of the numerous Stargate-like things that are all throughout Atlantis and just program it to Old Hollywood and then step on through.
I'm telling you, kids these days, they just want us to do everything for them. Goddamn millennials.
And Old Hollywood.
And you evaporate from the space in Atlantis headquarters, and you find yourself recombobulated in front of Fred Fredrickson's sex toy shop. I forget what it actually is called. Fred, what is your sex toy shop called?
If I remember right, we called it something like the Grotto Wonder Toy Sex Emporium or something ridiculous. I'd have to go back and listen. But it's some great big giant Hollywood-esque sign. Welcome to the Grotto Sex Toy Wonderland Emporium. Or something.
As the camera pans away a little bit here, you see that it is the only building left in this vast wasteland that once was Hollywood. Hollywood's been burned down. It's had a pyramid erupt from its center. It has destroyed the real estate there. Everyone is left. So this is now Old Hollywood, and New Hollywood somewhere else. So this is just one shop surrounded by a vast empty desert.
And you try to leave, but you just can't sell because the property value just plummeted.
Yeah, that's it. So just Fred. So yeah, you are standing in front of his shop. What do you do?
I go to the door and do our secret door handshake, which is I walk up to the door and I extend my bolt into a secret lock, which then rings a bell to indicate to Fred Fredrickson that I am here. That it is Tinker Gadget.
Before we move on forward here, Fred, you hear that noise, but Fred, you're in a heated discussion going over schematics and blueprints and plans with a, what do you call them? Sort of like a guest, someone you've brought in to correspond with to create new toys for the holiday season. As Tinker Gadget is waiting outside, Tinker, you can hear that there's two voices coming from inside of Fred Fredrickson's shop.
Does Fred have more friends than me?
Fred and Fritz, you guys are having a conversation inside of Fred's sex shop, Grotto Emporium. You guys are discussing new plans and for toys. Fritz may have gotten the wrong idea when he took on the the help wanted ad in the local Craigslist. But Fritz is a skilled toy maker, so he decided to help you out. Fritz and Fred, what are you discussing right now?
Listen, Fritz, I understand. You've seen the movie Jingle My Balls All the Way, right? Where they have the toy and it's the turbo dude. You know what I'm talking about? I understand that's what you used to make for my Uncle Nick, but up here at Fred Fredrickson's shop, we don't make turbo dudes.
Yeah, I remember.
We make Buster, whatever the partner.
We make toys that make a dude turbo nut, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I do, but I prefer being more creative.
I'm all open for creativity, so tell me, I got to get this toy out to my good buddy Tinka before he gets here, because I know he's on his way. I can just feel it in my, my Fred Fredrickson sack. And
you hear, as your sack tingles, you hear the Tinker Gadget doorbell.
Yeah, that's the doorbell. He's extended his bolt right into the lock, just like we always talked about. Anyway, we got to get this figured out because I wanted to surprise him with this. This is the brand new Tinker Gadget 69 420.Ti.
Okay. What do you want it to do?
Well, it needs to look like a candy cane, first of all. The man loves candy canes. It's weird. He doesn't like peppermint flavor, but he loves candy cane. I'm going to go check the door. When I get back, you have something on this table ready for me. You understand?
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right. I appreciate it. And I pinch his ass as I walk off.
Oh.
Fred sounds like Jason Statham.
Yeah, it's almost like Goblin.
He's ready to transport something.
Yeah, you go and open the door to your grotto, and of course, standing outside with his bolt being inappropriately placed or appropriately placed is Tinker Gadget.
Fred!
Tinka! Come on in out of the cold. Come on in. It's so cold out here. Don't mind the lava and stuff that's still on the ground. Just come on in. It's okay.
I go through the threshold of the shop, and I embrace Fred the way we do. We do our secret handshake, which is I pat his left cheek, he pats my right, and then we kiss.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, just a big old smooch.
Fred, when we walk into your shop, remind our listeners what they see and give them the kind of the vibe of this shop.
So it's deceptively small on the outside, but on the inside, it's much larger. Kind of like your mom. But it's like a giant warehouse full of nothing but just like all of the best adult toys you could think of. The floor, however, is covered in some kind of sticky residue that we're not sure what it is. The music, which is typically blaring, some kind of weird mix between She's My Cherry Pie and Sweet Child of Mine, has been tuned to more of a Christmas festive playlist right now with a Christmas themed stripper list playing. Nice,
beautiful. Yeah, so we go into this magical shop of wonders and Christmas spirit and joy, and we look around and we see all these different various toys, not the kind of toys that you would put under the tree for little old Timmy or Johnny, but for mommy and daddy and Santa kissing your mom under the mistletoe, on the mistletoe. And you guys, Fred takes you back into the workshop, and Tinker, you see an unfamiliar face back there. Somebody new.
My old balls. La, 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 la.
What is that thing?
I stopped Tinker before we get back there. Tinker, listen, I got to tell you something. You know No, you're not replaced. You know my Uncle Nick who lives up in the North Pole? Uncle Nick?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is some little guy who doesn't seem to like him that much, and he was looking for a new job. So I brought him in to help me make some new stuff. He's a little weird, but I think you'll like him once you get to know him a little bit.
I can handle a little weird.
We're gonna real quick go for camera panning around the room. We're gonna start with Tinker here real quick as the camera kind of pans to each of everybody, each of the three of you doing your own thing as you walk in here. Tinker, remind everybody what you look like, just in case anybody's coming in here for the first time. Hey.
Tinker is a 6 foot tall bronze robot with a bolt mohawk, green eyes, a single golden monocle, and he is completely naked except for a brown trench coat that he wears around himself, like Inspector Gadget. And he has these random gizmos and gadgets and lights and compartments all throughout his body that he can't control what comes out when.
Great. And the camera will pan over to Fred as you guys are discussing our new companion, Fritz. Fred, what are we looking at?
Fred is like a 7.5, 8 foot tall troll with a pallid yellow skin tone. He has a dark black greasy ponytail that just kind of seems to always be slicked up and hanging down the back of his back. The back of his back? Anyway, he's a large fella, has quite a rotund physique, if you will, and he wears a white sleeveless tank top, sometimes known as a wife beater, a gold chain. Not here. Yeah, not here. But some people, a gold chain, Adidas track pants, and Nike Air Force One Black Edition sneakers.
Ooh, he's a connoisseur of sneakers. Great, beautiful person. And the camera pans, and I imagine it pans much smaller down over to our good friend, the elf, Fritz. Fritz, Fidgets, what are we looking at?
You're looking at an elf who is all dressed in the Christmas attire, but he does not like Santa. He thinks he's a dictator. So he worked me too much to the shop in the bone, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So I moved from the North Pole, but I'm so used to it being cold. I'm festive. I just don't like all this darkness. So I'm always in a Christmas mode.
Loves Christmas, hates Santa Claus.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Dude should get knocked out of a sled.
Great. You guys are sitting in a circle around the table, and on the table is a brand new toy shaped like a candy cane.
What is this?
Well, let me introduce you to I forgot the name already. Fred named it.
Listen, Tinka, this was going to be a surprise.
Is that what I think it is? The Tinker Gadget 69420 3.0?
Well, right. It's similar. It's the Tinker Gadget 69420.ti.
I like to call it the Charming Jack in a box. Because now, see, when you open it up, it's going to pop out a bunch of Christmas items. All that can be used, and you're going to find that you're going to love these toys, however you may use them. Now, this one is the candy cane hooker. So you hook it, you can use either side. One is the pointy side. Well, you know what that is for. That's some good penetration. The other side is going to be a hook shot, so that way you can get in those nice little nooks and crannies of you know where, so it gets that nice sensitivity.
Fred, I am very disturbed right now.
You can also look over here on the side of the Jack in the Box. If you twist this little lever, it's going to pop out this nice little Christmas tree thing. It may be painful for some people, so that's why it's good for a weapon in self-defense. However, if you want to use it on yourself, that's up to you. However, you got to be careful.
Wow, thank you so much. What did you say your name is again?
My name is Fritz.
Nice to meet you, Fritz, and thank you for the Jack in the Box. I will cherish this new toy greatly. And
thanks, Fred Fredrickson over here.
And I gingerly put it away inside of my keister compartment.
He didn't tell you about the best part there, Tinker. The best part is it's also got a built-in calculator.
Oh, wonderful.
Great. So Tinker, you've got your gift from Fred Fredrickson and Fritz Fidgets here. However, you are here with some important information. You're here for a mission. You remember that the spirit of Christmas is in danger because of Jeffrey Bezos, but also because of Krampus, who might have actually killed Christmas with his claws and teeth.
Hey, Fred, can you come over here for a moment?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Hey, this trip here, it's not just pleasure. There's a little bit business associated as well. I was sent here to recruit you for a very, very, very special assignment to save Christmas. And I have to ask a very important question. Your little elf friend over there hates Christmas. Is he Krampus?
Is he Krampus?
Did he
I
kill
mean-
Christmas?
I wouldn't say he's Krampus, but sometimes he cramps up my ass. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think he's Krampus. He's a little small to be Krampus. I met Krampus one time.
Oh,
You think I'm big? He's even bigger. And he's hairy and he's got claws and big teeth.
well, we may need all the help we can get then. Do you think your friend Fritz will join us if he's not Krampus? It's
mean,
going to
I'm
be to
paying
save
him.
Christmas.
I pay his paycheck. I pay his rent, so he has to do whatever I tell him to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
how
he
that
thought
works.
Santa was a dictator. But at least you pay wages.
Listen, it's either me or Uncle Nick. That's the only two jobs he's got. I mean, I guess he could go work for Jeff Bezos, but I mean, Bezos just sells fucking subscriptions to his, services now. He doesn't really do anything.
All right. With that, it sounds like you've recruited Fred Fredrickson and by force Fritz Fidgets. Tinker, what do you want to do to get these guys out? You have another set of coordinates that you have to travel to. You're not sure where that's going to take you, but you don't have any means of transportation right now because you teleported here.
Hey, Fred, I left my ship back at home because I did not want Tiny Tinker Jr. to be upset when he finds out that Santa is actually real. He needs to be in a very calm space and mind space for that. Do you have anything that can take us to these coordinates here? And I show him the piece of paper with the coordinates.
Yeah, I think my sleigh will get us there. Should not be a problem. Well, it might be a little bit of a problem, but it'll be okay. We can figure it out.
Wonderful. I guess we all
You
get
have
in
a
the sleigh.
sleigh. That's amazing. All right, yeah. You guys get aboard Fred Fredrickson's sleigh. You punch in the coordinates there, and it is a rough start. This thing is not turning over.
Okay, so just for reference, Fred Fredrickson's sleigh is a 1987 Chevy Camaro IROC Z
of course,
with the T-tops.
oh hell yeah, hell yeah. This thing, it's not turning over. He fucking like slams down on it. Finally gets the thing to turn, and it starts puttering out, and eventually you drive off into the distance, and lo and behold, this thing fucking flies, and it goes through a wormhole.
Hell yeah, it fucking flies. It's an IROC Z, baby.
What are you guys blasting on the radio as you fly through space and time?
The Little Drummer Boy. Rock Edition.
The rock edition version of Little Drummer Boy blasting on the radio as you guys transport through space and time. Fritz, this is something familiar to you. You've gone on a few, I think, sleigh rides with Santa before in the past. A little bit of riding shotgun here and there. You guys are flying through space and time, and you pop through the universe into a small pocket that is isolated from most of the other. It's very dark and cold around it, and when you land inside of the small like spherical space, this little pocket void, it's actually, you're surprised. It's very holiday themed. It's very Christmassy here. Things look a little bit Seussical, if you will. Trees curved over a little bit and pointy, and weird colored objects floating around, who's its and what's its galore. And you come upon a small building. There's a dog house outside. This is Max. And then there is just a small, comfortable looking home. And on the mailbox, you see a name that you don't think you'd expect to see when asked to save the spirit of Christmas. On the mailbox, it reads, "The Grinch."
Oh, I know him.
I cannot go inside. Me and the Grinch are not on good terms.
Why are you not on good terms with the Grinch, Tinka? Do you still owe him some money?
I do, but what had happened was I took his heart.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, don't worry, because I know him. We're good friends.
Well, the thing is, he was one of the orphan children that was used to make me, but that's why he is the way he is. He's a little deformed
Oh, no.
and special because most of his soul was taken to make me.
Wait, where were you made?
I believe on Mars or some
Something like that.
planet factory thing that the Craftmaster. It's a whole other. You got to go back in my history to find out.
Season
Oh,
1.
good. Good. For a second, I thought you were my first creation. That would have been bad.
Hope not. Otherwise, I'll have to kill you. But let's go get this over with.
It's all
Alright.
you guys walk up to it. It's a very festive door. There's some there's Christmas decorations on it, of course. Who's knocking?
I'll
I can't
knock.
do it.
He's my friend. So I'll go
You
knock.
knock. A traditional knock, 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 knock. And the door, no one comes to it, but you hear a voice call from the inside. Come in.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Come in, you idiot.
We walk inside.
So the door opens up. It's unlocked. Fritz, Fred, Tinker, you guys walk into the Grinch's home. And yeah, it's a nice home. You walk in, there's a hearth burning. There's a Christmas tree set up. It's got some decorations on it. There's the Grinch, and he is dressed in a Santa outfit that looks like it has been worn for 2 millennia or so, just like never takes it off now. He's really stuck in that phase. Kind of was his shtick. It happened. He was Santa for like a little bit to that small town, and then people forgot about him, left him here in this pocket dimension. And this is here. You got the Grinch, and he turns around in this big red chair. You see the Grinch in his full glory, smelling green, furry, hairy, not too short of looking like Fred, really. And he smiles at you with his big yellowy toothed smile. He says, "Oh, Fritz, welcome. Hey, it's been a while. You
Sup,
still doing the
Grinchy
thing
baby?
with Santa?"
I see, Grinchy baby, you never got out of that Halloween party outfit, huh?
No. This outfit fits quite nice, actually. I like the way it suits my bosom.
Ah,
It's exposed.
It is a nice bosom, you got to admit.
You see, he gets it.
is it like the buttless chap one?
I don't wear pants, Fritz.
That's right.
Never. You
Good
gotta always
boy.
be
Now
ready.
I know you're real. All right.
Tinka,
now
I don't understand why you don't get along with this guy, Tinka. He's like a man after my own heart.
Tinker.
Hi, Grinch.
Ugh, the most idiot of all idiots. It is you, the reason I am me.
Yes,
You
I'm
took
sorry.
My heart.
I didn't have a choice. It wasn't
Took
me. It was my father.
beating little heart right out of my chest after I worked so hard to grow it.
It wasn't me.
Well, bygones be bygones. I'm fine.
Good.
Come take a seat. Have a drink.
Okay.
No, don't look so down, son. It's
Don't call
okay.
me son. If anything, I am. Well, I don't call me son.
Listen, it was my blood that bred you, was it not?
Kind of. You had a bunch of other orphan
Well
children.
then, I'm your father. So, let's have a seat. What are you here for? It has to be for a reason. Fritz Fidgets doesn't just walk in my door for any old reason.
Christmas is
Unless
dead.
you got a new toy for me.
Oh, I do. Ha ha
What do you
ha.
have?
Actually, I got one for Max. Where is he at? Max,
Oh,
hey.
Max! There's just like a skeleton over in the corner.
Excuse me. Christmas
Oh.
is dead.
Oh, he don't look so good.
That's
I
not
gotta
Max.
cheer him up.
That's not Max. Max is somewhere else.
Oh, good.
He'll be
He's still
around.
alive.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Christmas is
sure. I
dead.
mean, that's not Max. Is it Max? I can't remember.
Can I check the skeleton to make sure like there's not like a collar that says Max?
Yeah, go ahead and give me like a check dog collar check.
Okay.
Whatever you want to call that. Guts, guile, genius.
15.
Yeah, you get a good look at it. It says Bruce.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I thought I was going to tell this guy his poor dog was dead.
Maxie,
Some
here you go.
other guy's dog.
Good boy.
And then you take a step, and then you hear a crunch of bones, and then you see the collar that does say Max.
No collar that says Max. That's just Bruce, I think, if I remember correctly. That was actually here when I got here. I just left it. Thought it was part of the decoration. Looked nice. So again, Tinker, Fritz, and your handsome friend, Fred. What are you here for again?
I will say it one more time. Christmas is dead.
What? Did
Yes.
somebody steal Christmas?
Jeff Bezos, somewhat, but mostly Krampus.
Krampus. I knew it. He's been irking into my game ever so slightly through the past 200, 300 years or so. He's been trying to copy my famous heist. You know the story. The day the Grinch stole Christmas.
But
And then
you
I
gave it
learned a
back.
valuable lesson as why you don't steal Christmas. It's for everybody. It's a thing to share and cherish. Well, it sounds like you need my help getting Christmas back from Krampus. Is that right?
We do, yes.
Well, I am your man. I mean, I stole Christmas. I was the original, the OG Christmas stealer. That's me, your guy, your pal. Now, what are we doing? What's the plan? Where's the schematics? You have a 5-step plan? You know, you need a 5-step plan in order
We
to
do.
steal Christmas.
We have a one-step plan, and that is find the Grinch.
Well, okay, that's me. Okay, so let's start off. First, we need to, not even a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Yes, aha! I have an idea. Let's go kill the bastard.
Yes, that sounds like very A to B. Let's do it.
Yes. Let me see. Now, the last plan that I had come up with to really steal Christmas was to take the 12 days of Christmas, the spirit of the 12 days of Christmas. Yes, this must be what he did. A clever man. If I wasn't a Christmas lover myself nowadays, I would probably commend him and join him, take over the world even. But that's for another time. Today, we will save Christmas together. Yes, a great act, and maybe then the world will see me for who I truly am and let me out of this damned bubble.
You can come back with us if you want anytime.
I can leave whenever.
Mm-hmm.
For realsies?
Only if you save Christmas.
Oh, this is a
Blackmail.
good deal. Okay, let's do it. I'm on board. I'm on board with whatever this plan is. To save the 12 days of Christmas and to save Christmas itself. Well, do we know the Santa situation? Like, what's up with Santa? Have we had any contact with Santa?
We
Is
thought
he
of
still
you.
alive? Is he dead?
We thought of you first.
Ooh, why? You make me blush. But seriously, we'll probably need Santa too. If I know a good heist, and I do, especially one surrounding stealing Christmas, I'm sure Krampus has Santa Claus alive. He can't have him dead. If Santa dies, Christmas dies for real. And I'm sure Krampus is trying to use the powers of Christmas to become more powerful and probably take over the other holidays, gain their magic, and then, and if it was me, take over the universe. Bing, bang,
Wow,
boom.
Grinch, you are very smart.
Thank you.
It's a good thing I took your heart, not your brain.
I'm gonna want that back eventually. Let's get going. I assume you have some sort of luxurious transportation for me, the Grinch.
Oh yeah, only the best, my guy. It's you're gonna love it. I'm telling you right now, it gets all the ladies.
Ooh, I cannot wait to see. Max, wherever you are, I'll be back. And he Grinch tiptoes out of the house towards the Camaro. And what is the Camaro again, Fred?
It's a 1987 Chevy Camaro IROC Z.
1987?
1987.
I'm gonna need it for in character. 1987 Chevy Camaro IROC Z.
Yeah, you got it.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right. The Grinch creeps out. He sees he's is that a Chevy, a 1987 Chevy Camaro IROC Z with the T-top?
You bet those beautiful green Grinch titties it is.
Pinch my nipples. Let me in that thing. I call shotgun.
I reach over and pinch his nipples.
Ooh.
I'm
He gets
gonna
it.
ride
I'm
on
telling
top.
you. This man gets it. What's
Perfect.
wrong
I'm
with
glad you love it, Grinchy baby. You know, you play your cards right, and I'll bring it back by. Maybe you and I just tour the stars one night. You know what I'm saying?
that sounds like a date to me, Mr. Fredrickson. Come, Tinker. Come, Fritz. Come, Fred. On Dasher. On Prancer. Is there any more of you? Am I forgetting anybody?
Are we going to fit in this thing, or is this also? It looks big on
somebody's
the
sitting
outside,
on
small on the
Grinchy Boy's
inside.
lap. That's for sure.
It's definitely pretty small, but you know, it's okay. Well, I think we can squeeze in. We'll put Fritz under the back glass if we have to.
All right, boys. Let's
And away we
save
go.
Christmas. And away you guys did go. The Grinch, Fred Fredrickson, Tinker Gadget, and Fritz Fidgets travel through the cosmos and through the universe, and you find yourself onto a great aurora of energy. This is the holiday pathway. These are the pathways that Santa, of course, uses to deliver gifts to all the good boys and girls and deliver coal to all the naughty boys and girls. Not only to Earth. This man not only does this to Earth, he does it to all of the planets in all of the universes, in all of the galaxies, in all of it.
On the blood, sweat, and tears of
uses the intergalactic highways known only to those with enough Christmas spirit, and you all see it, of course. And it takes you to the Yuleverse. Jing, 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 jing. You hear jingle bells. That's playing in the background. And you guys travel through the Yuleverse, and you come upon a well, it's for all intents and purposes, it is the North Pole. All these different pathways intersect, and they all lead to this one point in space and time, a place that is both within and without time itself, the North Pole, or to the locals, Northannington Politis.
Is this where your uncle lives, Fred?
Yeah, Unky Nick lives around here somewhere. If I remember right, he was a real jerk about it. He had the biggest house in the neighborhood.
It's a huge gap.
He's kind of a
Crystal Palace.
He always rubbed it in my mom and dad's face that he had this huge palace or whatever. You know, it was okay, I guess. I mean, it had everything you ever could have needed. So it was. I mean, you know, my house had cockroaches. His didn't, but it is what it is.
Did his have elves?
Yeah, there were these little underfoot guys running around all the time making toys. It was kind of strange, but it's where I picked up my talent, you know.
Oh, you interned here.
Yeah, you could call it that. It was really more like my mom and dad got a divorce, and they sent me up here, and Unky Nick watched me for a little while. He wouldn't let me swim in his swimming pool because it was frozen because we were in the North Pole, but it's okay.
Great. So you've been here. Do you want to lead the way?
Yeah, sure. Let me just type it into the old GPS here. Let's
it's right
see.
there.
No, hang on. I got to put in the GPS. I won't ever make it there if I don't put in the GPS. Let's see.
Yeah, you need the GPS.
How does this thing
Come
work
on,
again?
man.
Let's see.
Why are you being such a bummer?
I got to log in here. I got to type in the coordinate. No, it's not the coordinate. What's his address? I know. Oh God, what is it? It's 123 Candy Cane Lane, I think, or some bullshit like that.
That's definitely it. That's it right there. Candy Cane Lane.
Perfect.
Yeah,
And the car zips us over there.
Thanks. Good job, Fred.
I gotta make this next to right-hand turn.
You guys are cruising through all of the Northington Politis Kingdom, and you see all these empty houses. There's not as much hustle and bustle as you think there should be. Elves are not all over the place. Fritz, you notice like a lot of your friends' houses are dark, like a lot of the people you know, and some of the few people you did respect. Not as many people running around here as you might imagine, as there should be, especially in such a important time of year, a few days before Christmas. Fritz, how do you feel about this? The darkness surrounding the North Pole?
This is why I left. I tried to bring as many people, but
You saw the darkness coming.
Don't like Santa. Look at what he's done to my people.
Oh, son,
Fritz, I don't think this was Santa. I think this is because he was kidnapped, or the spirit was killed.
No, it's Santa. It's always Santa.
And I mean, honestly, he's giving them jobs, so I don't really know what you're talking about.
On the blood, sweat, and tears of my people, we have worked tirelessly to build these toys for this dude who just wakes up one morning and just flies around and throws out all of our toys out of a sleigh. Then we have the next day, we go back to work on next year's projects. While he gets to sleep, sit by a fire, getting fat off of cocoa.
I have a question, my dear boy Fritz. How do I put this? Do the other elves feel the same way?
Well, we do have a coalition, but
Union.
yes, we've developed this over the years. It's called the Ice Union. However, we're still in the process of getting everybody added on to this union process. It's kind of hard when one person kind of owns the government.
Yeah, true. I understand that. Hear that. Another question for you. How many elves are on board with this?
Well, so far we have 459 out of the 20,000 elves that inhabit the North Atlantis Polaris.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right. So it sounds like the majority are pretty okay with the current situation up here.
They don't know this current situation.
Oh, they're mind slaves.
They're just pawns. They just stay in. They all live in the same place. They're like robots, like this guy over here.
Hey Fritz, I don't like your version of Christmas and Santa. I'm going to choose to ignore you. Tiny Tinker Jr. would not benefit from talking to you at all.
Well,
maybe there
Santa
could
is
be some
real, but
changes, Tinker. We do have to hear him out. He is an elf. He has all of the rights to speak about this kind of,
welcome to the truth of Christmas.
I mean,
You only get one perspective.
Yeah, it is true. Anyway, boys, looks like we're here. I don't see many elves around, so hopefully your union thing. I mean, you might have a higher percentage now of union members. Anyway, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to Grinch on in there. And you guys just kind of follow me. And hopefully this all goes to plan.
I mean, I just go through the front door.
Yeah, we go through the front door. What door would you go through?
Is that what you do when you Grinch your way into things? You just open the front door?
Yeah, they really didn't make it that hard to steal Christmas.
Because they're such trusting people, those Who's.
Yeah, the who's, the what's, the where's, they all really didn't care. Not too much. I mean, they could have been a little bit more protective. This is why, castle laws are so important, defend yourself. Protect your property.
Inside. Let's go.
Oh, we don't want to get political with the Grinch. Okay.
I mean, the only politics up here with that is Santa. Dictator.
The door is locked.
If I know Krampus, and I don't, I imagine, though, he's quite powerful and intelligent. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to split up from you. You three will take on. So you guys walk in as the Grinch is explaining things, because he's already got the plans in his head. He already knows he's in the Krampus's shoes. He knows the heist, because this is his heist, his original.
Hey, Fred, I'm starting to think that the Grinch is Krampus.
You guys go in, and all the lights are like off. The toy factory is shut down, and there's no elves in sight. Neither alive or dead. And in fact, it almost looks like there's like snow is melting around the North Pole, as if it's getting warmer. It doesn't feel too cold. It's like 31 degrees instead of 30 degrees. And
hey, Fred, you might be able to go swimming after all.
Yeah, I may have to check that out. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how warm it is in here.
And you guys notice there are two hallways. And in those two hallways, one is labeled 1 through 6. The other is labeled 7 through 12. And the Grinch comes up to the fork in the road, and he says, "All right, boys, I'm going to go into this hallway labeled 1 through 6. You guys are going to go in the hallway labeled 7 through 12. And if I know my North Pole schematics, this is where the 12 days of Christmas are kept. We just need to go check on them, make sure they're all still here, collect them all, and then bring them to Santa. It will bring him back to life, and hopefully restore Christmas. And we kill Krampus he pulls out a gun. You guys packing?
Yes, I take out my my Tinker Gadget 69420 Ti, and I lock it in the little
I don't know what that is.
the Christmas
I'd
tree
like to
pops
see it
out the
later.
end. So now I have a spear,
Sweet.
and I'm gonna hook her.
He cocks his gun. He's like, I got, the Grinch is always packing a Glock. And he he kicks down the door from 1 to 6 and starts charging in. You guys have the doors 7 through 12. What would you like to do?
I would like to explore the workshop for potential items.
Like the
to aid us.
immediate area?
Yeah.
Before you go into the hallway?
I take out I take off my hand, and out pops out of my hand socket a holiday light lasso. A lasso made of Christmas lights capable of entangling foes, but more importantly, provides a festive light show.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
great.
helpful because the lights are off in most of it, so it's pretty dim light. So that helps a lot. And a little bit. You feel a little bit of the Christmas spirit come back in that immediate area. Like you guys are in like a small. When you're around Tinker, you're surrounded by a small aura of Christmas spirit, which might be helpful. So long as you have the lights.
I begin like rummaging in every present box. I'm searching for something.
Yeah, just a huge lack of toys. You do find. Give me a looking for toys check.
16.
All right, you good. You find the Jingle Bell boots. The Jingle Bell boots give you a bonus to stealth check somehow and leave no tracks, but they jingle softly when walking. They absolutely just contradict themselves. They
jingle softly when walking.
The only place they work is here in the North Pole because jingle bells are a common thing.
Cool. I got Jingle Bell boots.
Great.
I put them on, obviously.
Well, yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
But I feel like with the Jingle Bell boots, the aura of Christmas magic is even stronger.
Jingle Bell boots. Jingle
Right,
Bell
Grotto, claws.
Jingle Bell boots. They play that little song, that little jingle comes out. Great. Would anyone else like to look for some items?
Nope, let's go.
Yes, definitely. I need to add some more things to my potential repertoire.
Absolutely. Go ahead and you guys can both give me looking for toys checks. Add whatever stat you feel is
17.
Hell yeah.
10.
Okay, so you get something middle of the road. Let's see what you get. For the 17, you get ice skate blades. Attachable to any footwear, turning them into ice skates that can glide effortlessly over ice and snow. Or gore somebody to death.
Beautiful.
And then middle of the road. Santa's list. Holy shit. All right, that seems middle of the road. You get the Yule log of warmth, Kevin. This log can be activated to create a campfire that doesn't need fuel and can be extinguished by water or wind.
Can't be extinguished.
And can't be extinguished by water or wind. It's a normal campfire. It can be extinguished by water and wind. Yeah, so you guys get that shit.
I think we can go off now. Yep.
Man, you guys are ready to go into the hall of the second half of the 12 Days of Christmas?
I cock my cane and we are ready to go.
Hey, Fritz, let me ask you a question. Last time you was here, where was Unky Nick staying?
I've never actually been in this mansion.
What are you talking about? He has a holiday party every year where he brings all of you guys up here and he serves you like boiled goose or something.
Yeah, but that's kept in one room. You think elves are allowed to wander wherever they are at?
How did he fit all 20,000 of you in one? Never mind, it's Unky Nick. He's got some kind of.
He's got some magical room. I don't know. But whenever I get to the table, there's no candy canes. It's annoying.
Yeah, I got you a candy cane right here, and I pull out like a little a Doom Booze, a Doom Blue flavored candy cane. This one's root and toot and root beer flavor.
Nice.
Oh, I think I will have one.
Gross.
It's like a fantastic thing.
As he like
Ooh,
slurps on it, it turns into lube. Yeah.
Oh God, that's gross.
You guys,
Fortunately for us, to get into the first door, the door is very stuck and needs some lube.
Well, the first door you guys
Fritz.
encounter has a number 7 on it, and under it is a picture of a swan.
I like swans.
Oh, the seven swans.
Yeah, isn't there a song
heard
about
this one.
this? Something about the night before Christmas or something?
That's
The
all
seven
through the
swans with
house.
something. Let's go.
Seven
that's
swans
right.
are swallowing.
I stick my hand through inside of Fritz's mouth, lube it up a little bit, and use it on the door to crank it open and walk through.
you crack open the door, and in this room is a beautiful pond, surrounded by 7 swans of sorcery.
Oh no.
Get ready.
That's what it was in the song. I couldn't remember. Seven
Seven
sons
of
of
sorcery.
sorcery. Yes. Let's go. We go and immediately go to confront the swans of sorcery.
And all you hear as you walk in is
Now you're speaking my language.
and the swans start coming at you to attack you, and they all swarm together. It's actually one swan with 7 heads, and
shit.
it starts charging towards you, and its mouths start to ignite with sorcerous spells and magic. I'll let you guys go ahead first, and you just tell me what you want to do, how you want to handle this swan. You don't have to kill it.
Hold on, guys. I got this. All right. And I start putting together my dancing dolls. Go, my minions. These are a small set of dolls that, when activated, perform a mesmerizing dance, distracting them and granting advantage on stealth checks for the next turn.
All right. Well, let's see if it gets distracted. I'll make it a hard check, and the swans pass. They're not distracted, but you guys are I'll give you the advantage instead of on stealth. I'll give you advantage on, or not advantage, but good fortune on your follow-up attacks and or interactions.
All right, I have an idea. I click on some buttons on my neck, and I activate my voice modulator that allows me to mimic any voice or sound that I've heard before. It's great for deception or calming tense situations. Think this would qualify. And I go, squawk, squawk, an attempt to be a seductress other swan in an attempt to really confuse it into thinking I'm a mate.
Okay. So it translates for you too, Tinker. You hear what the squonks say. So what are you saying?
I'm here to rock your world.
And then
You
And
hear
say
that, Fritz?
Christmas. Sorry.
Right.
I'm rocking around the Christmas tree, and I'm going to rock you tonight.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if it gets seduced. Go ahead and give me a check here, a seduce the goose check.
18.
Okay. It fails, and you have successfully seduced the goose. And the goose responds back to you, and all
Wait,
the
I thought
heads
we were
are
fighting
gathering.
swans.
The swans all look back at each other, and they're like, I don't know, he's kind of cute. Well, I mean, there are 7 of us.
I'm like dancing
and
around
we
the candy
could
cane.
use an 8th. Yeah, but I don't know. He's not a swan or anything. Not even a goose. All right, I'll give him a shot. Hey, you. Yeah, you robot. Yeah. Look at you, good boy.
Look at
Look at you,
you.
good boy. Look at you, good
Uh-huh.
boy. What do you
Look
think
at
you
you.
can handle all 7 of us? All 7 of our heads at once?
I
Our
have
one
7
big,
holes for
beautiful
your
body?
7 mouths.
All right. Yeah. I like where this is going. All right, you and me. You and me 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 and me. Yeah. Come here, get some swan action. You ever hear of a swan song? Because I'm going to make you sing.
I'm going to make a performance check.
Okay.
I'm
Actually,
assuming
not
Fritz and I have
bad.
no idea what's going on, right? Like we don't know what's
Yeah,
being
no,
said.
all you hear is
14 for my performance.
sure, yeah, that works. And the swan leads you back to its nest, and in the nest you see the essence, the spirit of the seventh day of Christmas?
I want to. So Fred and I have like a similar thing that thieves can't, where I just tut everything as I'm walking back with them, and he
Mhm.
understands it. And I say, basically, "Hey, Fred, nice to see you. Your butt looks good. Hey, by the way, the spirit of Christmas is over here. I will continue to distract them while you and Fritz steal back Christmas. Okay?"
I just flash a thumbs up. I have no idea what the fuck he just said.
I
You like look
I
over to
thumbs up
Fritz
back.
and say that. Yeah. So
Hey,
the
Fritz,
seventh.
I think he's
Go ahead.
about to go fuck that goose. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know either. I don't want to know.
He's throwing up gang signs. I don't understand.
Is that a certain flocking of his? I don't know. How is he communicating? This is weird.
The seventh day essence embodies grace and magical beauty. In case you were wondering. All right. So Tim is seducing and distracting this swan. Fred and Fritz, give me a "Do I notice that shiny object?" check.
Hold on, I'm going to help them out.
Ooh, net 20, by the way.
As we're having sex, and before he sees
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah,
That's
he-
scream.
Oh wait, 19.
nice.
Oh yeah, oh baby, yes, oh yeah, swans of singing, swans of sucking. Oh yeah, oh look at that shiny object over there.
Just give me a random dice roll real quick.
Oh no, 8.
Oh no, you had to beat a 10. Fred, Fritz, you guys both see the object over there. You notice it real quick, Fred, with your nat 20. You definitely like, oh, that's the essence of the seventh day of Christmas. That's what we're here for. Tinker, you forgot to turn off your goose translator. You were just honking at them still. So you guys find the essence, the seventh day essence, you're able to easily go up and acquire it as the goose's 7 heads are filling Tinker's 7 holes.
Ugh.
I would
you
love
guys
to be
make
in
it out
Tinker's
easily
7th
enough.
hole.
Tinker, what do you do to do you stay and satisfy the swans?
All you
I
hear
just-
is the jingles of my feet.
Oh my god. 2 minutes pass and Tinker arrives at the front door with you
Smoking a
guys.
cigarette out of all 7 holes.
As you leave, a swan pinches your butt with its beak.
Honk.
And the you guys are ready for the 8th the next door, which is labeled with an 8, and on it is a beautiful fair lady just sitting there milking a cow.
Hey, I took the last one. This one's you guys.
Listen, I don't mind this at all. One time I made a milking table for a very, very
Oh
important
no,
client.
no,
Right? And no?
no.
Well, anyway, one time it happened, and I had to test it out, quality assurance, and it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie,
All right. You guys go into the 8th room and you are greeted with 8 beautiful statues of maidens of magecraft.
I would like to reach into my bag and pull something out because I feel very threatened right now.
Go ahead.
Okay. I pull out the fuzzy robe of defense. It's the very same red robe lingerie nightie worn by Mrs. Santa herself.
Nice.
This robe will take 1 hit from me. After a hit, it is absorbed and the robe dissolves.
Great.
Oh,
So yeah, you don your red fuzzy robe, lingerie, sexy lingerie, and you see a sign in front of the 8 statues. It's like 8 statues in like a semicircle, and it says that they're each of these maidens represent a different school of magic. You have conjuring, illusion, necromancy, Christmasmancy, pyromancy, so on and so forth. I'm not going to come up with all 8.
Is it Christmas Mancy?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a school of magic, didn't you know?
Thanksgiving Mancy, Labor Day Mancy.
Easter egg Mancy.
So your job is to figure out a way to I'm trying to like use what I had written and shorten it down so much. You guys just got to figure out what to do here. You got to find out how to get the essence out of this room.
Can we
I
see the
walk up
essence
to the
from where we are?
I walk up to the Christmas one, and I jingle my magic jingle bell boots.
And
See if
she slowly comes to life with the jingling magic, and she's, oh, sorry, I'm so shy. Why are you here?
Wow, this is one of my fantasies. I'm going to try to keep my composure. Fair maiden, I am Tinker Gadget, hero of all the realms. I am here to save Christmas.
Christmas, that's my favorite holiday because I'm a Christmas mancer.
Oh my god.
Are you here? Are you here for the essence of the 8th day of Christmas?
Indeed.
Too damn bad. Get in line, buddy. Who do you think I am? Some sort of fair maiden? Can't take care of myself? I'm a goddamn Christmas mancer.
I have something for you.
What,
and I take out a cassette out of like, I don't know, I have like a cassette tape player on my chest. I pop it out and I give it to her. I'm sure she has one too, being a statue. And it is Tinker's Sex Drive. Maybe that'll change her too.
We got rid of that.
It's like written on here 5 times.
Here, give me a check of some sort. A convince the statue maiden check.
5.
Yeah, no. Didn't stand a chance. She's like, ew, what the fuck is this? And she turns it into snow and throws it at you.
Oh, that was my only copy.
You take a gut. You take one gut.
Oh, I'm not working out too well with the ladies.
It's like,
Someone
maybe
else go
next
in.
time, buddy. And she freezes back into a statue.
Does anyone else want to give it a shot?
What if we just walk past all of them and just go get the fucking thing? It's just right up there, right?
Novel idea.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna listen. If they hit me one time, I'll be okay. If they hit me twice, I may die. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and walk past them and see what happens.
All right. So far, nothing.
Okay. Can I see the Christmas essence? Is that?
Yeah. It's actually just like on a pedestal behind all of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk up to it and then I'm gonna do like the Indiana Jones meme. Try and figure out if I can figure out what I need to do. So can I roll a figure out if I can be Indiana Jones roll?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
Ooh, it's a good roll. You think that maybe you can be Indy fucking Anna Jones?
Oh, goddamn.
I give him my holiday light lasso from the previous scene.
Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful.
The Christmas spirit helps you.
Up there in my nightie. Yes. My
You're
black Air
glowing.
Force Ones. Yeah. Okay, so what do I discern what I need to do here by chance?
Yeah, you can take the essence.
Okay.
And replace it with something of equal weight.
Okay, I would like to reach into my bag and see if I can pull out something that's maybe the same weight.
Okay.
I pull out the Grinch's Grundle Grabber. There's no description other than Grinch's Grundle Grabber. So, how the fuck did this get in my bag? I don't know. Does it look like it's the same weight?
Give
Can I
me
heft it?
give me a check. Some variety of does this feel the same weight?
I'm gonna call
Does
this
essence
the.
even weigh anything?
Yeah, we're about to find out. Let's see. Oh, it's only a 7.
Let me see.
But
here.
I mean, it's use a gumption
Ooh.
point to get advantage or good fortune.
Well, I just did a competing roll and I rolled a net 1. Yeah, essence doesn't weigh anything.
Okay, this is kind of.
You guys
Kinda
know this actually
weird.
because you have the essence already.
Well, yeah,
From
but I mean, maybe
7.
this one's number 8 though. It may weigh something now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna swipe it.
All right, yeah, you take
Swipe
it.
or no swiping?
I swipe it. Does anything happen?
Yeah, all the statues come to life and they all look at you and they all go, "Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love him. You can have it. Look at that tight ass."
Wow, thanks, ladies. I appreciate it.
No problem, honey. Fred, oh my God, is that Fred Fredrickson? Oh my God, do you remember that time you came and you visited your uncle? Do you remember me? It's the pyromancing one.
Yeah, I mean, you tried to heat up the hot tub, and my Uncle Nick got really pissed off and said no.
Yeah, wow, we could have had so much fun together. Anyway, have fun with that essence. I don't know what you need it for. Just bring it back.
Hey, Fritz, I want to have some fun before we go. And as
Tinker, do not.
I shoot out. I say, "Huh, Hey ho, Tinker mistletoe. And I
No, it's
shoot
ho
mistle-
ho, ho ho,
What? Ho ho gadget mistletoe.
Hey ho!
ho ho,
Uh,
Tinker. Yeah, it's like
I shoot out a giant mistletoe above their head.
and nothing happens. They
I
turn
mean,
back into statues.
there's a hanging mistletoe there.
Tinka.
Well-
And he's got 8 maidens there under the mistletoe with Fred Fredrickson. Come on, play in my space a little bit.
Tinka, listen, you gotta play it smarter than that. Your 7 holes are still stretched out. You need some time to recover.
You guys got the 8 days magic. The
That's right.
as we just blaze right past that, the 8 days magic represents hard work and diligence. Speaking of, we're ready for room 9. There's a cutway door straight through 8 to 9. You don't have to go back out into the hallway. And the 9th door is it's got the number 9, and then it has something similar to the maiden's door, except this is a lady with a skull for a head.
I don't remember that.
You don't know the 9 ladies of Lichdom?
No.
9 ladies liching.
Yep.
We walk
No,
on
of
through.
Lichdom. Liching is gotta be careful with that one.
I'd like to stop Tinker and Fritz and be like, when I came in to see Unky Nick, I don't think these ladies was dead, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Maybe Krampus has changed some things around here. The ladies of Lichdom. You guys walk in and you find 9 zombie ladies of liches, all powerful, high-level liches. And you have one turn between all 3 of you to come up with something as they all prepare to cast Power Word Kill.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
I would like to pull something from my bag. The holiday handcuffs of holding.
That might
I
work.
can slap this around 2 naughty creatures, causing them to be stuck together forever.
That might work. What do you got, Tinker?
I take out my friendship bracelet, woven with love. This bracelet makes the wearer feel warm. I want to duplicate that 9 times.
It's fine. Fritz, what do you got?
Well, I'm gonna make something real quick. Grab some things nearby, and I'm gonna make a Lego candy cane crook. It's good for hurting deer, but it also puts your enemies to sleep.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are all 3 of you going to give me a D20. We're going to make a group. Can we not die check?
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Do we have any type of good fortune?
You do have the spirit of Christmas around you with the lights.
I have an 18 total.
12 and 15, so 17.
I got a 17 as well.
It's an average of what, like 17 and a half, something like that. So they go to cast Power Word Kill. And just as that happened, Tinker, how do you use your friendship bracelet?
I throw it up with a big scream.
The friendship bracelet lands on one of them and it becomes warm and fuzzy, and she starts to convince the one next to her, don't cast the spell. I don't, something's coming over me. Don't cast the spell. Don't do it. Fred Fredrickson, what do you do with your handcuffs?
I astro glide my way over to them, and I I slap the handcuffs on the 2 naughtiest looking lich ladies.
Oh, they're so bad. And the handcuffs slap onto the wrists and they're stuck together and they cannot use their somatic components to cast the spell. And Fritz, what do you do with your thing? It puts them to sleep?
Yes, I start waving it like a hypnotizing cane to cane. Just like, look at my cane.
Yeah.
Not down there, look up. There you go.
So the remaining 5 of them fall to sleep, and the liches, the ladies of lichdom, do not. There, you caught on. The ladies of lichdom do not cast Power Word Kill, and they are all entangled in your traps and items. And the 9th essence is there for the taking. The 9th
Fritz,
essence
get it.
signifies celebration and joy. Believe it or not.
Yeah, Fritz, I think you earned this one.
Can I throw Fritz at it? I'm gonna throw him like a
I'll go get it. Where is it?
Look at it. It's just there in the center of the room.
Oh, all right. I'll just walk over there.
It's getting a little bit more hairy as we walk into the 10th room.
Oh, sorry. Is my back zipped up? Or is that my back?
As you walk into the 10th, up to the 10th door, which has a wolf and a moon on it, and the number 10, signifying it is the 10th day, the day of the 10 lords of lycanthropy.
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 These guys sound like they're going to be hairy.
Hey, I know what I've been
Oh,
here.
I know what I
before.
need to do. I need to unzip.
No, I've been here before. I know exactly what to do.
What do
What do we got to do in here, Tinka?
You walk in, and there is immediately 10 lycanthropes just fucking howling at the moon.
Wow, there's a lot
turning
more of
into
them.
werewolves, getting ready to turn towards you and tear you apart.
The last time we were in front of a werewolf, I turned into a sentient cock ring, and
Oh my god!
he escalated the situation. I don't know if it's going to be appropriate for this situation, though.
All right. Well, you guys can attack them. You can try to do something else here, but they're starting to charge towards you through the you're in the rooms are kind of like, some of them are they're all different looking. This room is kind of big, and there's like a forest in there, like trees and stuff, and they're like leaping off of trees, and they're trying to charge at you to take you guys down.
Hey, everyone, I have an idea. I'm going to distract them while you guys rush in quick, grab the essence, and get out. You have to trust me.
You got it, Tinka. And I go ahead and I go ahead and attach my ice skating blades to my Air Force Ones for extra speed. Somehow.
I'm just going to walk.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm going to use Rudolph's red laser pointer to distract and catch the
Oh
attention
my
of
god,
the
that's so
dogs.
good.
And laser pointer that creates a bright red dot, distracting and confusing enemies or guiding allies in the dark. No, not doing that one. The other one.
Yeah. So give me a roll. Give me a distract the cats and dogs check.
19 plus 2, 21.
Both halves, I just separated them in groups of 5, are distracted. They start chasing after the laser. They start, what the fuck is that? Get out of my way! But they start pushing each other. Oh, get that fucking thing! What the fuck is that thing? Get it! I got it! Where is it? What the fuck?
It's
I
on
just
his
had it
forehead.
under my paws. I swear to God. I swear to Santa, I had that under my paws. And they start chasing it all over the forest as you distract them. Oh! As they travel off in the distance, leaving you with the essence of the 10th day. The 10th day representing agility and movement. And you guys are ready for the 11th door. The 11th day, the 11 pipers piping a swarm of rats. On the door is the number 11 and the cute little face of a rat. When you guys walk into this room, it is another big room, and there is a swarm of rats crashing down like a tidal wave as you walk through. There's only one apparent way to stop them. There's a giant sign that says rock on, and it points to 3 different instruments, 3 different flutes. You guys have to masterfully play the flutes in order to prevent these rats.
I'm good at
This should be easy. I once I mastered in the skin flute when I was in college.
Oh my god! You guys can use items to try to enhance your
I
abilities.
do.
Here.
I would like to. So I grab my flute and I say, I
Not
mean,
that
this isn't quite rock, but I'm a fan of disco rock, and I throw out a disco ball that deploys a disco ball that emits dazzling lights, mesmerizing everybody, but also adding to the effect of the dance party.
Absolutely, yeah, that'll help. Fred, you got anything you want to add to your flute?
Let's see. I pull out the Auto Sucker 9000. It's like a giant Kirby vacuum and sucks things very well.
That's great.
I don't know how that's going to help with the flute, but here we are.
We got a
Playing
sucker and a
You're playing
blower.
like flute in reverse. So instead
Yeah,
of
the
blowing,
flute's
you're sucking through the holes.
Yeah.
Fritz, would you like to do anything to help in this situation?
Well, I think this is a perfect time. I'm going to just pull out my silver spoon. Doesn't really do anything, but I'm going to start using it as a drum. So I'm going to be drumming with the flute. I'm not going to be blowing it.
We're going to do another group check. This is a group song check, and then you're going to tell me what song you are playing as a group.
15.
And you all have good fortune.
Hold on.
Oh, we have good fortune? Damn, okay.
Yeah.
15.
21 with good
Hell
fortune.
yeah.
15 as well.
Just barely, but that'll do it. That 21 helped. The rats start to calm down from the tidal wave. What song are they swaying back and forth to as you pipe the pipers?
Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions.
Mixed with Hallelujah from
The
Pentatonix.
Christmas version. What does that sound like?
Here Santa is. He rocks you like his freaking sleigh.
He rides you like a
Santa.
reindeer.
Rocks you like his freaking sleigh.
Extra points. The rats bring you the essence for giving me the lyrics. And this one, it represents music and entertainment. And we finally finish with the 12th door, the 12th day. And on this one, the head of a terrifying demon and a drum set with the number 12. And this one is the 12 demons drumming. And you walk in and you see, you hear a cacophony of drums drumming a beat. And it's just a bunch of demons like, and they're having a drum battle as they're all drumming along in demonic tones and beats.
Oh, I used to listen to these guys when I was a kid.
All getting down. They look to the three of you and they go, "Oh, saw dudes, what's up? Yeah, man, welcome to the room. You guys here to drum off with us?"
Now I'm just gonna jam out and just like give you guys an approving nod. Yeah,
Sure,
right on.
yeah.
You're doing good.
Totally.
Right on.
Sweet,
It would be
man.
a great honor of mine.
Yeah.
What do you guys
know what?
consider to-
Since I first grew my ears.
Oh my god, dude, is that Fritz Fidgets over there?
Oh,
That looks like
wait,
Fritz
how you know about me?
Oh man, you're a legend around here. There was this one time there was like a holiday party, you remember? And everybody was there, but Fritz, this motherfucker, cold as ice, I tell you, walks in last minute and there's no food left. So what does this guy do? He flips the fucking table. Now get this. Look at the size of this guy. Flips the whole fucking table. Absolute fucking legend. Santa was pissed. Let me tell you, just fucking pissed.
Well,
Sir,
you gotta give
that's
the
the problem.
elf the eggnog. If you don't give them eggnog, they get pissed.
Everybody knows that. This Santa, you know what? You know, we really support your cause. We know what you're doing with the union. Is there anything we can do to help you, Fritz?
Well, you got any essence?
Oh, yeah. He gives you like a jerk off motion. He's like, yeah, I got essence.
Oh.
Oh, but I think you probably mean the essence of the 12th day, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. No, you can have it. Totally. It's chill.
Oh,
Listen, though, before we get out of here, can we get some of that real essence? I got a buddy named Goblin. He could make something great with that.
Yeah, tell you what, come back here in, let's say, 22 minutes after we finish the sick drum solo, and then I'll hook you up, baby.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Devil horns
Can I
and
get your
all, you know,
signatures?
Santa Claus. Oh, we should be asking you for your signature. You're a fucking legend around here.
Hey, bend over, I'll sign you.
Yeah, sign my ass cheeks. Hell yeah. Sign my drums, dude. It'd be a fucking
I feel like
honor.
the demons' signatures, they would all just sign demon. Like they wouldn't
That's
actually have a name.
all their names.
Demon.
Demon.
Demon 1, Demon 2.
And that day, of course, this essence signifies culmination of festivities and celebration. As you celebrate collecting the 6 days of Christmas, hoping that on the other side of this door, this final door, not only do you find Krampus and Santa Claus, but also the Grinch with his 6 days. Are you guys ready to go through to the final door? To the house of Claus?
But we do it very epically. I released my secret weapon, the eggnog fogger, and it releases a cloud of eggnog scented fog that obscures vision. And with the music of the drums in the background, you get the fog rolling in. We're all like, I just picture us all now like decked out in like Christmas rock outfits and gear. We like bust through that door with like grandiose, just fucking beautiful and epic.
And as you bust through the door, it's grandiose, it's epic, it's smelly, it smells like delicious eggnog. And you get through, and as the smoke clears, you see standing in front of you the green hairy ass of someone very familiar, the Grinch.
Fred Frederick said, "Oh, Grinch."
And he's sitting there in front of an even bigger, even more hairy, less green, more red, demon-looking figure with large muscles, and he's wearing just like a fuck harness made of leather. And
I made him that, you know.
He reminds me of the devil from Tenacious D.
Yes, but Harry and Krampus, and standing, and he's having a conversation with the Grinch, and the Grinch is, well, yeah, that does seem like a good idea. Hey friends, welcome. I made it through. It took you kind of a while to get here. Is everything okay?
We're good. We're cool.
Oh
We're
yeah, because like
rockers.
I just had to walk through and grab the essence out of all these 6 rooms here. It was really easy. Just went in there and took it. Said thank you. Left.
I had sex.
I just learned the greatest song in the world.
Damn, I wish I had taken your doors. Mine were not so easy. Anyway, here's Krampus. He's not a bad guy when you really get down to talking to him, but he's also kind of really a bad guy. And you guys like notice as you're looking around the room, you see he's got like in cages all the elves, some of your buddies, Fritz, and
From the Union Boys.
hanging from the very top from his like wrists and chains is a naked Santa Claus, because Krampus tore up. That's what the fuck harness was, really just Santa's clothes torn to fit his body.
You can keep him there. Release my peoples.
No, you should release him too. That's why we're Fritz. Just come on, man.
You
What?
come to
Fritz,
take
that's my Uncle Nick. Come on now.
Santa back. Let me guess. Restore Christmas spirit. And you each have the 6 essences between the Grinch and your group, and the essences all coalesce into one orb. And Krampus starts to laugh, and he says, "You think that'll be enough? You think that you've got me?
Yeah.
That you've got some sort of ace up your sleeve?
I do.
Oh, you make me laugh."
Good.
Listen, pal, I like that sex harness and all, but I make way better things than that on a Saturday. Where I come from, we don't really play too nice with people like you. And like, I like crack my knuckles, and can I use my mistletoes?
Hell yeah.
And I use my mistletoes to fire at him. The mistletoes are missiles in the shape of toes for the foot fetishist and you.
Yeah, sure. Let's roll a get him or something. Mistletoe get him. Get him with them toes, them stanky toes.
Use a gumption.
Use a gumption? Does that give me the advantage
Good
rate?
fortune and extra damage if you hit.
All right, so with the gumption, I roll a 19.
Nat 1. Yeah, you hit him. Hit him good. And he blasts him with toes. He's like, "Oh, I wasn't done monologuing. What the fuck, man?"
I don't have time for this.
And he rears back his big, muscly, furry arm, and he goes to rake it across the group of you. And he comes in with such force and vigor. But right before he slams his arms into you, what would definitely rip you in half, the Grinch jumps to your safety, jumps to save you, jumps to protect you, and he jumps in front of the Krampus's claws, and he takes the brunt of it, and you can see he has his arm ripped off as the Grinch, and green blood splatters against the wall as the Grinch flies against the wall, slams. He's like, oh, you fucking idiot. The rest is up to you, kids. I think you got him. Do this for old Grinch, and let Max know I love him.
I got
And
him.
he collapses.
I cock my candy cane, and
Wait! Take my
sorry.
gun.
Fritz, take the gun.
And you take the gun from him.
Leave
And,
the cannoli.
And he falls back down, and you guys get ready to go fight him. Wait! Kick him in the nuts.
Got
He
it.
dies again.
That's easy.
Got it.
I mean, are we in free mode right now? Or
Oh wait! Okay, no, this time I'm good. Okay.
Does anyone
okay,
get an
good.
hankering for green eggs and ham all of a sudden?
Last time
go
I
ahead,
had green
Tim,
eggs
what
and
were you
ham, I
saying?
don't think so.
Can I make an action? Can I do something?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah.
Oh, I just want to charge now with my candy cane 69 420 Ti and pop out the little sharp pointy end of the Christmas tree. And I'm going to go straight for the nutsack. We're going to try
Oh,
to
yeah.
decapitate nuts.
Straight for Krampus's sack.
Tinker, don't forget to calculate the angle you need to come in at.
Oh, yeah. And I used the tangents from the cosine of the angle from the graphing calculator that's inside of the candy cane. And I get just the right. I have good fortune.
All right, you got it.
16 with good fortune, 3 otherwise.
You hit.
Nice. I cleave off his present sack.
Yeah.
And his goodies
Actually,
just
what this
display.
does when you cut off his sack,
I get an item.
you get Krampus's sack, a seamlessly bottomless sack. That can hold
Seamlessly?
seamlessly bottomless sack that can hold an immense amount of items, but occasionally emits eerie sounds.
Stick that right in
But
the
it's
keister.
seamlessly.
It's in the keister
Okay.
compartment. Turn over.
Fritz, it's your turn.
I mean, I don't really know what gun he gave me. What gun did I pull out of from
Just
the
a
Grinch?
Glock.
Oh, just the Glock.
Just a Glock. No big deal.
Just a Glock.
All right. Well, since elves are against guns of such nature, I just take the Glock and I just throw it right at him
That'll do it.
because I don't know how to use it.
That's fine. You can also try to incorporate it into a toy if you want, like if you just wanted to make a toy with it instead.
Oh, that's a good point. Nah, I already threw it. Oh well.
That's fine.
It's on
Yeah, you can throw it. That's fine.
$16.
Damn, you hit him. You rolled a 12.
Yeah, take
Yeah, you
that.
hit him. What the fuck? Did you just throw a gun at me? What would you
Is that what
throw
you're
a gun?
supposed to do?
Did you just throw the gun at him? Oh
What?
my
He
god.
picks up the
Fritz.
gun. It's too small for his big hands. It's his turn, and he's going to use a special ability. He's going to use an item, one of his Krampus items that he still had from his sack. It is a tinsel rope. He pulls out and spins it like a lasso. It is a shimmering rope that is incredibly strong yet light. It can become invisible in bright light. So he has this bright invisible light tinsel rope that he's holding like a lasso, and he's going to try to get that's going to be Fritz. He's going to try to lasso you up because he sees you're an elf that has not in one of his cages, and he's going to try to hit you with this lasso. You have to beat a 16.
I can't use a gumption in this one, right?
For defense now.
Nope. All right. 13 plus guard. 16. Exactly.
Meets it, beats it. So you get lassoed. You are incapacitated as he starts to pull you in a turn. In another turn or two, he will have fully pulled you in. You can still do some actions, but I'm not going to let you make any items since you're bound. But the other guys can try to free you, which brings us back to Fred Fredrickson.
Yeah, Fred Fredrickson here. I'd like to go ahead and pull another random item out of my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I pull out the Potion of Passionate Poise. Drinking this potion makes the consumer exude an aura of allure and confidence, potentially convincing enemies to lay down their arms in favor of peaceful or playful negotiation.
All right. Give me a dice roll with that then.
I got a 12.
He does not see peace in this time of war.
Damn, it was worth a shot.
It was worth
Well,
a shot.
If you don't want to be peaceful, we don't have to do this the easy way. We can do it the hard way.
Oh, you know you like it the hard way, Fred. Tinker, my friend, what would you like to do as your friend is being dragged into Krampus's clutches?
If he wants a war, we'll give him a war. And I snap my head back, leaving a giant hole where my neck is, and I point down and point it towards the
Tweets.
Krampus.
The
And I
Krampus.
say, "Hey ho, Tinker! Snowball grenade launcher fires snowballs that explode on impact, covering the area in a blanket of snow and potentially chilling adversaries. I'm going to use a gumshoe on this to give me good fortune. 16 plus 2, 18 or 17.
Oh shit. Ooh, 15. You hit him.
Oh shit. Yeah, I deal, I guess, 2 damage, and
He's starting to look beat up, bruised, his eyes bulging and swollen. That snowball had a rock in it.
it was ice.
Oof. Good. All right, Fritz, you are being dragged in. You can do anything you'd like to try to get out of this. You could try to improvise something here.
I'm going to use my item, the Yule log, to start burning away the tinsel.
Oh,
That's good. I like it. Yeah. Give me a does it burn the tinsel check.
Uh-oh. That's a 5.
Gotta roll real low here. Rolling for the tinsel. No. It does. It starts to burn it, but not right away. So maybe another turn it'll burn through. It's just very strong and durable, yet light tinsel. Bring us to Krampus. Krampus is doing. He's going to grab as he's reeling in Fritz. He's going to use a. He's going to grab at his neck. He has a mistletoe amulet, and it allows him to charm a person once per day. So he holds it out over Fred's head. Fred, just make an opposed check with me. You have to beat an 11.
I got a 7 again.
You are charmed by Krampus, and he says, "Look at you, big boy. Come over here to Krampus."
I mean, I saw you lose your sack, but yeah, sure, that sounds nice. Yeah, you look pretty warm.
All right. Bringing us to Fred. You can try to shake it as an action. That's pretty much all you can do.
Okay, let's try to shake it.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
11?
Snow globe. 11? Yeah, it's good. You only needed a 10.
Whoa, hey pal, what the hell do you think you're doing here?
That's
You
gonna be your
spiked
turn.
my eggnog.
Tinker. You have one more turn, you feel like, before Fritz gets dragged into a cage.
I'm going to use a very dormant power within myself, and I summon the ancient tome of Mamito, and I point my finger, and you see the little tip fall off, leaving a little hole, and I just say, point and say, "Go boom," and whatever I'm pointing at does so.
Oh my god. Give
I'm
me a
pointing at
roll.
Krampus.
Yeah. Give me a roll.
First one's a 2, so 4. Or 16, 18 plus 2, so 18.
What was it? 18?
18.
Ooh, nat 1. Yeah, you blow off one of his arms.
That's badass. I hear the drummers drumming like Olympus behind me. How's he looking?
Yep. We're looking pretty good. Fritz.
He's looking good.
Yeah. It was the arm that was pulling in Fritz, so Fritz is free. Fritz, what would you like to do as Krampus is looking really mighty fucked up? He's bruised. He's got your people in cages. Santa is there, butt naked. What would you like to do?
I am going to quickly craft something out of the tinsel and everything else that's here around me. And I shall somehow form bouncing bubbles.
It makes sense.
I will make a bottle of bubble solution where the bubbles, once popped, emit a burst of harmless bright colors, aka flashbangs, briefly blinding nearby enemies. So I shall flashbang Krampus.
Okay. Yeah. What is this? Just tell me what it looks like. I don't think you have to roll for this since he's in such bad condition. Like, what does Fritz Slick do to make this happen?
Well, take a little bit of this water over here. Take a little bit of whatever's in my pocket. This little candy cane, stir it around, and then I just blow.
Just blow. I mean, so what do the bubbles look like? I mean,
They look.
like, what does this look like to Krampus as the bubbles come up to him?
Well, when the bubbles pop, they just look very mesmerizing. That you, like a child, want to pop. And then when he pops them, it emits a flashbang size bright light that blinds him.
Excellent. So he sees the bubbles. He's like, what the fuck is this? And he goes to pop it and boom. Oh, what? My fucking eyes! Holy shit! As the bubbles all pop around him. And then, before he does anything, a swarm of very familiar lights, Tinker, and shapes fill the skies surrounding the this top portion of Santa's castle. And it is none other than Tiny Tinker and his armada. And you hear over the intercom, and you hear him, Father?
Tiny Tinker.
Father, are you there?
I'm here.
I believe. I watched the rest of the video, and I saw that it was the mall Santas were fake, but you went over and I saw some really weird things with Fred, you know, that guy, your what do you call him, your mechanic?
He's my dealer.
I saw Fred, and he was with somebody he called Uncle Nick, and I could just tell that was Santa Claus. I believe.
Yes.
I'm here with backup.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
I don't. We'll talk later
right
about everything that happened between me believing and you going to Fred
just
in the video.
The cannons.
You left the video on. I just need you to know I've seen so much.
Too much.
There's way too much.
Okay.
I had to flash, like, I had to format my hard drives, and it wasn't enough. It's burned into my drives forever, but it's okay. We've got this from here. And a swarm of attacks come from all these different lobster ships that from Tiny Tinker's armada, and you guys quickly are overrun with different MVBI agents and other robots like Tiny Tinker that he's propagated over the years, and he breaks free. Krampus is detained, and all of the elves are broken free. Santa is lowered from his rope down to the bottom, and
wait, I run over to Krampus and I cut off the whatever, the lederhosen or whatever he was wearing.
the fuck harness.
The fuck harness. Sorry, I take off the fuck harness and bring it back over to Santa to put on.
Oh, thank you. I mean, this is actually pretty embarrassing, but the reason Krampus was able to so easily take over was because I put myself up there. I did that. That was for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
Hey,
like Uncle
Fred,
Nick.
your
All
uncle's
right.
into some crazy shit.
Oh no, Fred. Oh, I'm so sorry. You
Listen, Uncle Nick. Listen, here's the thing. It's not as cold here as it used to be, so I'm not sure what you got going on down there, but I can see why Auntie Mrs. Claus, fled the coop with Rudolph. I understand now.
That's a sore subject, nephew. But listen, there's a lot of things going on up here. Changes being made. You see, one of our hardest working elves left recently, and when he left, with him, he took a bit of Christmas spirit. And without that Christmas spirit, I realized just how important the elves were to my operations up here, and how much that fucking asshole Jeffrey Bezos is encroaching on my territory. I realized I need to make some tough choices here, and I met the demands of some other elves that came up here. But that's when Krampus, came up. I had the meeting, put myself into my fuck harness, lifted myself up. I'm not proud of this. Me and Frosty the Snowman were getting a little freaky, and then Krampus came in here, and then the Grinch was here. Is he dead?
Oh shit! I go over and I went to administer a shot of revival. One of the MVBI issued shots of revival to bring him back.
He's got like a tiny baby arm starting to grow back, and he's like,
It's his strong hand.
I thought I was dead for sure. I saw angels. I saw. Oh, ooh. Well,
You're back
good
now.
work, guys. I see. You freed Santa here.
But more than that,
I'm
look where
just-
you are. We freed you too.
I'm
You're
free.
no longer in your bubble.
By golly, I'm free.
Wait, did I imagine MBBI agents come over, put in the cuffs, and escort him back?
I'm free. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, get my aunt. Why are these guys roughing me up?
Well, we heard your plans for trying to take over Christmas. You were getting too close there to Krampus and going to Krampus style, so we're going to put you back into your black bubble.
Ebenezer comes down and he's like, no, we're not going to put you in your bubble. Don't worry. We just got to bring you back to base, debrief you, bring you in on some things. We got some other missions you might find up your alley, but we got to take precautions. You are a dangerous figure, very powerful. Everybody sounds kind of the same. We all kind of sound like this for some reason. It's because Fred Fredrickson's around, and he's a little bit contagious.
I was gonna say it's contagious. It's not the only thing that Fred has that's contagious. Let's just put it that way.
No.
Anyway, you guys did a job well done. I already see it back on Earth and on several of our other planets that we watch. Christmas is alive and well.
I thought that Christmas was going to have to take a furlough this year. But
No,
it looks
not
like
this
we're
year.
okay.
Now, we got some other problems to take care of, but that's for another time, another crew. Tinker, you're relieved of your duty. Fred Fredrickson, it's nice to see you as always. Goddamn accent. It keeps coming back.
Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to imitate me on purpose, but if you want to come by the shop, I'll give you, and I pull out a gift card, I'll give you $20 off of a $200 purchase anytime you want to come in. Here you go.
My God. And
It must
what
be
we got
Christmas.
here? Fritz Fidgets, huh? You did a good job, son. You helped my crew through here. I don't even know what you're doing, but it's good for you. I can't get rid of the voice.
I had to come along.
I'm stuck. And Santa comes over. You know what I'm talking about. He comes over.
Uncle Rocky Santa.
Oh, Fritz, I'd like to have you on my board of appointees to help make changes here so that the elves could be handled more fairly and treated more fairly. And I'll make sure that there is eggnog for every elf at every holiday party. And that you work fair hours and are treated fairly. I hear that my biggest competitor, Jeffrey Bezos, is not doing it. Have we said his name too much, do you think?
We might be on a list.
In any case, I'd love to have you on the team, Fritz.
I want my own eggnog maker.
You'll have it. It's done.
That was easy.
Okay.
Just, guys, if you see Mrs. Claus, don't tell her about the whole fuck harness thing. She wasn't really into it, and, I thought since she's gone, I might try it. And I'm not really into it either, it turns out. I thought I bought it from my nephew one time, and I thought, hey, you got to try it.
Try anything once.
At least
right?
once. At least
All
once.
right, I know a guy I can give it to.
Oh, well, old Santa's got to hide his
Kinks.
I gotta hide his candy cane and holly berries, if you know what I mean. I'm nude. I'm naked. I'm full on naked. I'll see you guys next year. You've all been good boys, and thank you for freeing me. And Tinker, give this to your son, and he hands you a gift to give to your son.
I will, Father Santa.
Father Santa. Just call me Nicholas. And he wiggles his nose and disappears. Bling, into a puff of snow. Vanishes.
Hey, Fred. I would like to thank you for helping me out on this mission. I'm sure the MVBI will give you the wages earned. But for the payment for the 69420 Ti candy cane, just put that on my tab. I'll pay it with my next paycheck. It'll be in about 2-3 years.
Yeah, you've never paid your tab. It's okay. No worries, Tinka. No worries. It was nice being able to get a good family reunion in here with Unky Nick.
So is my tab wipe clean then, or
No, you still owe me the fucking money. You just
Sure.
you're gonna have to pay
Absolutely.
eventually.
Absolutely.
You know, what do you think I am? Some
understand.
kind of schmuck?
I was just checking, just testing the waters. If you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, wasn't it Wade Grinsky who said that?
No, it was Michael Scott.
Oh, right.
And with that, I do go. So I said my goodbyes. I actually don't say bye to Fritz at all. He really didn't make an impact on Tinker much. He's doing his own
Damn.
union thing. Sorry, Fritz. But I do go back to my son on the lobster ship, and I present him with the gift from Santa.
Oh, I can't believe it. I was such a fool for not believing in Santa. My binary thinking just wouldn't allow me to have this unreasonable. Truthfully, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I
It's called
believe now.
consciousness. It's what makes you a real boy.
You know, Father, you always say stupid shit, but this time it wasn't as stupid.
What's the gift? I
He
make him
opens
open
it
in
up.
front of me.
It's a new hard drive.
Oh,
to wipe out the rest of the scarring images from his mind.
beautiful.
And Tinker and Tiny Tinker Jr. fly off on their lobster ship again in front of the hearth, out into the cosmos, riding through the groovy waves of the holiday highway as they make their way
And
back to
projecting onto the wall the latest adventure. We spent extra time in slow motion on the 7 swans of fucking.
No, Dad, no! As they blast off into the distance, and you see the splash on the screen. It says Geckos and Grottos holiday. Ding, 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 ding.
Goodbye,
I would like-
everybody. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry
Gave to me.
I would like to imagine as the credits are rolling, it's like a black screen with like all of our names, and all you just hear in the background is this goddamn Chevy Camaro. It never wants to start.
That was fun. Awesome,
And then,
everybody.
yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
That was fun. It was a
Good
good 2-hour adventure that we came up with on the
Impromptu.
spot. It was a good time.